YouTube, it is your favorite game here, Above Average Coding. Today I want to talk about some things that I am actively learning while playing through higher Onyx lobbies. So for context here, we've assembled the 4 stack that we are going to try to compete with. We got a lot of bugs we have to iron out, but we're playing together in a 4 stack. Most of the boys are higher Onyx, and by higher Onyx, guys, I'm going to get this out of the way now. I mean 1600, 1700, maybe 1750 around there is like the highest I've seen in a lobby. Not the highest of Onyx, but to me, these are high Onyx lobbies. These are not like intro lobbies. Everyone in the lobby's not Onyx. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, guys, I want to talk about some things that I have seriously been noticing that I need to not only work on, but in some cases, just start doing, because it is getting me killed, it is making me look bad, and it is just... I've been getting too comfortable down in the getting stuck in the low diamond lobbies, and now that I'm starting to climb, they're starting to climb, the lobbies are getting harder, and these are the things that you need to do if you are going to even touch those lobbies. The first one, and forgive me, I'm looking down, I took some little notes here throughout playing today. You have to protect yourself. If there is one thing I noticed in the highest skill lobbies that I have encountered, guys, it is how fast you are going to get shot. The moment you touch open space, the moment your head peeks up over that little staircase, you are going to get shot. You have to poke up from weird angles, you have to be quick about it, and you have to be methodical about it. You need to know what you are looking at, what you are going to do once you see it, and you need to be ready to react. If you are going to peek, say you're here on recharge and you're going to peek in Whirlpool, you have to ADS it and shoot the moment you see something happen, or you are done. You're going to poke your head out, get shot, get scope knocked. Poke your head out, get shot, die. Poke your head out, see 2 people, die instantly. You have to literally hold cover and only peek when you are going to do something with it, and it's just kind of crazy. Obviously, that comes with just being cracked and really reacting quickly, because again, Halo is a first-person shooter, and those are 2 very important aspects of being good at first-person shooters. But it's just crazy in the higher lobbies, guys, how quickly people react to you showing face, and you just really have to protect yourself in the higher Onyx lobbies. Next up, kind of branching off that, guys, is moving around while taking shots. So, obviously, you want to always be moving. He who stands still in this game is the easiest kill that anyone's ever going to encounter. But one thing I notice in relevancy to the people shooting you very quickly is you cannot peek the same angle. Because the moment you peek that angle, the moment the other team knows you're there, and the moment they are going to focus fire on you, because you're the idiot poking out and being out in the open. So if you're going to take shots, many a times I found myself having to take 1 burst, 2 bursts, okay, move, reposition, different angle. This is how you can not only protect yourself, preserve life, but also keep the enemy guessing. Gone are the days of low diamond lobbies where you can just stand there, peek one angle all day, and just scope knock everybody out of it. Nobody is missing significant amounts of bullets in these lobbies. You have to take a couple shots, reposition, take a couple shots, duck into cover, or just in general, take odd angles, move amongst those angles, and just try to get as much info as possible so that your teammates, where your enemy is not looking, are able to get shots, draw the attention, and as a collective firing squad, you can take down those high-skill players on the other team. Next up, guys, is a great one. A fantastic one. We've been preaching these since the days of us placing gold when we first started playing this game. It is stay with your team. It's always been important. It is always going to be important in a team shot game like Halo Infinite. But let me tell you, the moment you are singled out or even just a hair too far away from your team to get help, you are toast. You are absolutely burned, and you get shot from multiple angles. I found quite often, and not even in the highest of lobbies, I find myself getting shot from the side, the front, and the back, because I'm moving into areas where my team does not have locked down, and we do not have map control. Whether you're going for a wrap, you're going for a power weapon, whatever. If you are not with your team, the enemy team will see that. They will single you out, and then they will get the 4v3 on the map that they want, and then that is when they collapse on the other team. This is how you should always be pushing power weapons. This is why people say to play for a pick. Once you get that 4v3, You want that advantage. But in the higher Onyx lobbies, guys, people are taking it one step further. They are looking for that advantage. And if you can find somebody singled out alone on the map, you kill them, coordinated as a team, go take out the other 3, and that's how you get up in, like, anything, be it objective or Slayer game modes, guys. And seriously, stay with your team, hold hands, turtle up, whatever you want to call it, hold angle strategically. It all has to be done. It has to be done. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, guys. Next up is hold cover. And this is not the exact same thing that I was mentioning with the protect yourself type thing, but it is kind of the same basics and fundamentals here. It is hold your cover such that you A, have something to duck behind, or B, have a getaway route. And we actually did some VOD review on the stream this morning because I was a little frustrated, played a little bad in some of these higher lobbies, so I kind of evaluated some to see where I was going wrong. And a lot of it is I'm taking gunfights where I do not have the quick route out. So you could take gunfights, you can shoot, you can jiggle peek, you can do it all, but do not put yourself in a position where you cannot easily duck behind something, and also preferably where you do not have a route to get away or rat back to your team. Do not put yourself in a position, like I said earlier, where you can get shot from multiple angles, you can get pinched, you can get collapsed on very easily. So when you take a gunfight, always have that cover to jiggle peek, to duck behind, to do whatever, either to rat back to your team or to buy yourself a couple more seconds for your team to hopefully come save your sorry booty from getting eviscerated. And then finally, guys, this is the final tip that I wrote down. It is back out of gunfights. And this one is very similar to the one I said, where it's take a couple pot shots, get out, take a couple pot shots, like reposition, back out of gunfights. You have to back out of gunfights because, like I said, people aren't missing. If you do not get first bullet, if you do not make them miss a bullet, if you do not jiggle peek and get the perfect burst timing, you're probably dead because people are not missing a lot. People are strafing like demons. And more importantly, people are using cover and doing everything that I said I need to work on in this video. So, more often than not, if you find yourself going down a gunfight, or if I find myself going down in a gunfight, I should say, because this is things I've been learning, but I'm just kind of portraying them for you guys to hopefully hear and get better at the same time. You have to back out of gunfight. It preserves life. You live to fight another day, and it gives you a chance to reposition. And not only that, you are being a nuisance on the map. I mentioned this in yesterday's gameplay analysis. You are being a nuisance on the map to where the enemy team has to think about you. They have to think about your existence. Should we push him? Should we throw grenades at him? Oh my God, he's still alive, so there's still 4 players up. It puts them in a position where they cannot be like, oh, we got the easy pick, let's all push now. Completely different situation. So just you simply living up and being alive that little bit longer and not ego challenging and dying there, it makes a completely different situation for the enemy team and the game as a whole. But alrighty, guys, as that game in the background ends, that covers everything that I took down as notes today that I am learning from high Onyx lobbies. I realize some of you might be even higher than that, and you're like, you don't know what you're talking about. But guys, to me, these are high Onyx lobbies. We've got the team assembled. We're trying to climb, and these are just things that I have actively learned throughout the last 2 days with the team that I am trying to work on heavily, and things that I am hyper-focusing with my individual gameplay. But alrighty, guys, I hope you guys took something away from this. Please, as always, share all of your thoughts down in the comments section. I've been having trouble replying because we have had so many people sharing their thoughts with this amazing community. I just physically don't have time to reply to all of them, but trust me, guys, I do read every single comment. I appreciate it so much, so please share your thoughts down below. But other than that, subscribe to the channel, guys. We're growing rapidly, more rapidly than I could have ever imagined. The support's been crazy. It's been awesome. You guys have been amazing, and our great community here is expanding. So, Halo 5 times a week, tons of analysis, things like that. We're getting better, trying to help you guys get better. Hit that sub button, guys. Leave a like on the video as well. And, of course, I already mentioned leave a comment. Other than that, guys, channel memberships, super thanks. If you like support monetarily, it does help out ever so much. But please don't feel like you have to, guys. You guys watching the video is, like, majorly thanks enough for me. But alrighty, guys, that does it. Hope this one helped you out. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next one.